Hello! Hello everyone! Yes, it's Friday. It's Friday again, and it's time for another review on the channel, UK Sim Reviews. See what I did that time? I'm slowly getting this right. At least review and review don't go next to each other. Anyway, what are we doing today? Well, we're going to look at the Midland Mainline add-on for Train Simulator. The Midland Mainline is a route add-on that takes you from London at St Pancras all the way up to Bedford. It's a typical sort of English mainline track route, whatever you want to call it, out of London, where it's sort of like four lines, slow and fast line and all that kind of stuff. The nice thing about this with the pack is you actually get two locomotives. I think Dovetail Games have actually started doing that recently. You take the Stoke one, the Trent Valley West Coast Main Line, they bundled a passenger locomotive and the DRS Class 66. This is no different. What they've packaged up is the First Capital Connect Class 377, Class 319 EMU, and the EWS Class 66, which I already have, but anyway. Along with that, you get some PJ Stone wagons, some PCA bulk powder wagons, and some container wagons. So there's quite a lot of stuff, quite a lot of assets, let's say, in the actual pack. So yeah, what do I think about it? Well, it's quite a detailed environment. I quite like this. I like it for a number of things. I mean, by now you know my videos. It's about variety, longevity, playability, all that kind of stuff. So from a playability point of view, if you just look at it from a standard add-on thing, you've obviously got two different sorts of locomotives to run. There's stopping services that you can do. There's obviously express. There are, in terms of sort of freight terminals, there's Cricklewood Freight Facility. There's a Stowe terminal, there's an aggregates terminal, and there's a Bedford St John's cement facility. So there's a lot of stuff in here that could potentially keep you going for a long period of time. It's kind of like West Coast Mainline North. You know, there's lots of different things. Certainly if you're a scenario creator. To keep you entertained for hours and hours and hours, which is great. You know, that's what you want. You want value for money at the end of the day. You want something that's going to make you keep coming back, and be engaged and be happy with what you're buying. So yeah, it's from that point of view, it's really, really good. It's modelled in the modern era, as you can guess by First Capital Connect and the words EWS in there. And yeah, it's good. There's, as usual with my videos, there's a few niggles if I'm being really picky. So my big first niggle is a complete Dovetail Games. What the actual fudge were you thinking when you did this? So you get the First Capital Connect Class 319. If you look at any other route add-on, if it comes with a locomotive, it's the locomotive that's in the shop. So if you take North London line, it's the same locomotive that's in that, I can't remember the class number. But this, the Class 319 that comes with the London to Bedford route, is a completely different Class 319 that you can buy in the shop, which is the First Capital Connect Class 319, which is what's in this route. Really? Really, Dovetail Games? What were you thinking? You know, surely you guys sit down and go, ooh, hang on a minute, who's created this and what to do, and not just go off and create your own thing and then come back. I mean, as a frustration thing, if you've got the Armstrong Powerhouse sound add-on to make things sound better, and I highly recommend them, they're very, very good. It only works with the one out of the shop and not the one with this line, because it's a completely different asset, and it's like, what were you thinking? Just whoever did this, go down the corridor and have a chat with a guy that's building locomotives. Surely you talk to each other, really? So yeah, that's yeah. Anyway, what else is bad? I don't think it's necessarily to do with this add-on, but again, it's this joined-up thinking from Dovetail Games. You know, we've got West Coast Mainline North and we've got West Coast Mainline Overshap, and literally they are back to back. They finish at Carlisle. We've also got Settle to Carlisle, so you've got a real nice overlap there. And obviously they've gone, oh, we'll use Carlisle's a nice central point. Brilliant. I'm led to believe, and I could be wrong, that trains go from Bedford to Brighton. So you think, all right, awesome. I've got London to Brighton already, so I can do that leg of it potentially with a bit of tweaking, because there is they don't terminate at whichever station is London to Brighton. I think it's Victoria. They go a different way, and then we've got London to Bedford. London to Bedford terminates on the A and B platform in St Pancras, even though full St Pancras is there, which is the line as though you're going to Brighton. So you think, all right, well, what I'll do is I'll buy the South London pack as well, because hopefully that'll fill in the blank. You know, that bit that goes between where London to Brighton route probably ends. I could probably do a little bit in the South London route, and that'll join up the London to Bedford route as well. So awesome. No. Okay. What's missing? Okay, well you think, well, what else is available? I'll buy the North London line add-on. No, because that doesn't cover this section of track either. Really? Come on, guys. It's not that hard. It can't be that hard. You've done it before. You know, it's probably 5-10 miles of stuff that you've got to cater for, and it's got to land in one of these packs. It can't be somewhere else. You know, you think South London, North London, London to Brighton. Nah, it just seems to be at the moment a disjointed thinking around the packs. I'm not knocking this pack, and I'm not knocking any of the other packs, but yeah, really. Anyway, what else about this? Well, it's in the shop at the moment. It's the usual price, which is £25 or £24.99. It came out on the 12th of February 2015. You know, it feels like a line. It's, you know, it's really detailed. There's advertising boards and all that kind of stuff. So that's really, really good. I think the train models are good. The scenarios that you get, there are 7 scenarios. Some are freight, some are passenger. These scenarios are my usual gripe. Even though there is a little bit of variety in them, because obviously when you're driving along, you see, if you're in the 309, you potentially see the Class 66 coming the other way and stuff like that. But considering this is the Midland Mainline and it's a really, really busy stretch of track, occasionally it feels like you're driving a train in the apocalypse and you're the last person alive, because just you go for not hours, but you know, tens of minutes, and you might not see no locomotive, and it's like, really, just put a little bit more effort into the scenarios, guys, because I'm not a scenario builder. I don't have the time to. If Armstrong Powerhouse create a scenario pack for this, I will absolutely be buying it. But yeah, I just wish that Dovetail Games would just put a little bit more effort into the scenarios and give you that feel that you actually go, ooh, you know, I'm running on a living, breathing, live railway line. But other than that, it's very, very good. It's enjoyable. Everything seems really, really detailed, and it's really, really good. I think it's good value for money. I'm nitpicking because I love this game, and I want it to be as good as it possibly can be. And they could do just a little bit more to make it that little bit better. So yeah, that is my review of the Midland Mainline. I am going to be putting up a bonus video because there's a competition by Dovetail Games at the moment where you can win two packs of your choice. You've got to upload a video of what you think's good. My video will be what you think is good and what you think is bad, because obviously you need a balanced opinion on things like this. But that's my sort of review of London, Bedford, Midland Mainline pack. I hope it was informative. I really honestly hope that you guys see value in the stuff that I'm creating here. If I am, again, like it, subscribe. You know, if I can get a decent base of people interested in this sort of content, I'm going to try and do some competitions and stuff later on. But we absolutely need the following first before I can get to that point. So as usual, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found it informative, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye bye.